Hey foodies, it's Crystal. Welcome back to my Gadget Kitchen. It's Taco Tuesday, and today I'm making taco stuffed shells, and I'm using my Oster electric skillet and my Breville Smart Oven Air. I don't always mention this, but FYI, all the gadgets that I use in all of my videos, the links are always listed down below in the description box. First, I use my Gourmet cake maker to thaw 2 pounds of ground beef. I preheated my skillet and I added some oil. I used stir-fry oil, and I placed the ground beef inside of the hot skillet, and I broke it up and browned it up. While the beef was cooking, I put 1 onion along with 4 cloves of garlic into my KitchenAid mini chopper and diced it up. I added the onions and the garlic to the ground beef, and I continued cooking until the beef was no longer pink. I then used my super handy turkey baster to remove the excess fat. Next, I seasoned the ground beef with some taco seasoning, and then I added in 1 14-ounce can of fire roasted tomatoes. I gave that a good stir, and then I added in 8 ounces of softened cream cheese. Once the cream cheese was well incorporated, I added a packet of Saison seasoning. Finally, I set the meat to the side to cool. Now let's work on the pasta. I'm using my 8-quart all-clad stock pot with the pasta insert. I've boiled some water, I added some sea salt, and 1 box of pasta shells. Once the shells were done cooking, it was time to drain them and fill them. Once all of the shells were stuffed, I poured a 16-ounce jar of salsa on top. I covered my dish with foil, and then I baked them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 25 minutes. And while that was baking, I chopped up some lettuce and I placed it in my collapsible salad spinner. This is such a space saver. I washed the lettuce, I should say, really well, and then spun it dry. And then the next thing I did was, my family likes to keep salads simple, so I just sliced up some carrot, and then I diced up some apple, and I added in some raisins. After the shells finished baking, it was time to add some cheese, and I put the dish under the broiler until it was nice and melted, and boy does this look delicious. Finally, I topped it with some sliced green onion and some Mexican cream. Now it's time to serve it up. And boy, was this delicious. Taco Tuesday is always a hit with my family, and this dish was no disappointment. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, be sure to subscribe and turn on the notifications, and as always, thanks so much for watching, and remember, get out of that drive-thru and get into the kitchen. Bye!